Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Playing some more Kenshi. When we last left off, we had some goats. We were leaving the United Cities and making our way down to the Hivers, hopefully, to get an arm for our single lone survivor who's missing an arm, because we did rock bottom start. So we'll be continuing. We are not going to load the save where we got destroyed by bone dogs. So we'll pick up right as we were leaving the Holy Nation and making our way, hopefully, down here southwest of Stack. I believe, if I remember correctly, that's where the Hivers are. There's a couple villages down here. And we are severely over encumbered. Grabbing that strength right now. So yeah, the beginning of this is going to be quite slow and potentially very boring. But it will be worth it. Okay. He just gave us a med kit. I don't think I've ever gotten that from the Holy Nation. Usually they ask if I have a copy of the Holy Flame, or I have to do some type of conversation check with them, but they just handed me a first aid kit. Interesting. If we can, we'll try to stop at a farm. We're making our way to Stack right now, and then we'll grab an arm from the Hivers, and then hopefully we'll be able to head to the hub and maybe buy a house just to store stuff temporarily. Athletics is going up. There's the bone dogs. That's where they were. Forgot about them. We are about to be destroyed, and this might be non-recoverable. I forgot about the bone dogs. We just talked about them, but I forgot about it. And I think we're going to be in a coma that we cannot recover from here. So I think that's game over. That's exactly what happened last time too, if I remember correctly. So guess what? We're gonna have to reload. And we're gonna have to come up with a different strat here. Oof. We may end up having to go down to Bad Teeth. Maybe. Or at least get our stealth up and wait till night. And since we've loaded in, it looks like the goats are not considered friendlies right now. Go off into the sunset. Our stealth's still going up. Well, we'll continue leveling this because with how fast we can walk, stealth is going to be pretty important. Need to keep our goats alive. Requirement. There's our bone dogs that we've been trying to avoid. Not get in their line of sight. Oh, there's a whole lot of them too. Don't sniff me. We are imperceivable to the bone dogs. Hopefully this one does not get close enough. We might need to reroute and just go to stack from here. I mean, we're pretty close. There it is. I think there's actually an entrance on this side too. So we'll give that a shot. We climb this cliff. Is it gonna let us climb this cliff? Looks like it. Oh, who are these guys? Hungry bandits. It looks like this is a caravan. Nice. Looks like we're fighting some bone dogs over here. Which will be good for us because we can get some meat. And some teeth. Which we can sell. And it looks like we can run a little faster too now, which is great. At some point, we're going to have to grab another follower. Oh, let's go to the backpacking. I really want a ninja backpack. That's what we're going for here. Or we could get a large backpack and stack our stuff in here because our small backpack actually has some negative effects. Small. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a large one, which is unfortunate. We're still just walking. Our stealth and athletics are slowly but surely going up. We're gonna have to find a spot here to put down camp. But realistically, we probably need to grab another follower just so we can lighten this load a little bit. And it doesn't look like we're gonna have anyone in this bar. Let's check out this one. For being a holy city, we sure do like to indulge. We got a thief fence. We have meow. Animal trader. Animal trader might be the way to go if we can get a backpack and a large animal. 3,000 cats. Good lord. Let's see. We do have a pack bowl, and a pack bowl would be worthwhile. I know it's also 3,000, but the amount that they can carry is substantial. And I think we're going to end up doing that. Let's go ahead and grab him. Yes. Yes, of course. And it would be grand if we could grab... Does he have trade? No. We need to find a pack bowl pack that we can put on him. It's going to be more than 377, I think. I didn't remember. Can't remember if this guy sold any. Does not look like it. But we will want to buy one of those eventually. Because at the moment, he cannot carry anything. Sometimes the bars will sell some. Lunch bag, eh. We'll try the trader. I didn't even see this over here. Let's see. We got nothing. Cool. More lunch bags. That is unfortunate. Let's see, we got one more bar. We'll try the construction place. I'd be surprised if they had anything, and they don't. Well then, we're not going to get anywhere with this. That's okay. We're going to have him taunt, and we'll match this walking speed here. And we need to get down here. The only problem is if there's like a gorilla or a beak thing, we're absolutely going to get decimated here. May actually be more sensible to find a spot where we're going to build. Keep an eye out here. There is a... looks to be a gorilla. Yep. There's the high village that we're looking for. No, you stay with me, bull. Yes. Yeah, if we get attacked here, it's going to be bad news. We will have to reload. Because they will do so much damage that will be in an irreversible recovery coma that we cannot recover from. Could get some decent sneak while we're here too. There's our robotics lab. And our stealth increase around all of these nests is pretty good. Quick way to get your stealth up. Oh. When I walk into that place sometimes, the game crashes. Oh. Oh, Kenshi. So we'll give it another shot here. This is going to be a problem if we keep running into this issue. We'll try it again. We're going to pop down a save before we try walking into that building. It's only that robotics building too. I forgot that I've had this issue for a while. But something about that building, I always crash. Okay, looks safe. We will pop down a save. And we'll first try to go into the trader. Alright, save. Let's walk inside. Let it load in the assets. We'll probably get rid of the fragment axe, even though it's great. But our character cannot use this. And these guys have 25,000 credits. And that should lower our encumbrance, yeah, down to 30%, which is insane. So that's a decent start. I don't think there's anyone here at the hyper place that we can recruit. I don't even think they have bars here. Does not look like it. So we'll pop down another save. Oh, the rain is destroying my frames right now. We're gonna try going through the other door. Ready, set, go. Oh, immediate crash. Immediate crash. Oh, help me, Lord. Can't remember where that option is. And it may actually be at the we'll try reset squad position. But if I remember correctly, I actually have to import a new save because the whole save is destroyed. So, if that's the case... Oh, okay, well apparently that worked. Just reset squad position. We're going to pop down a save here. And we need... Which arm? Left arm. So we can go for economy. And economy left will... It's not great. Negative 25, negative 70. As opposed to standard negative 27, negative 80. We can do specialist, but honestly... I mean, the price difference there is a little crazy. So we can get a specialist left arm, which I suppose is what we'll end up doing. Not great, not a great option, but we do have carrying ability now. Mercenary leather armor, 16. We'll go ahead and sell this just because I'm sure there's going to be other places where we can find that stuff. We'll put our sleeping bag in there. And maybe a couple of our meat. That'll open up some of our inventory. And we can now run, which is wonderful. We need this. Save. Okay. Let's get down to the hub. And hopefully we don't get attacked by some gorillas. Athletics at the moment, we are a little slower, 79. We won't be able to outrun beak things. We'll be pretty close on gorillas. I think gorillas are still a little faster than that. Lone Shack is really good too. There's a little bar there. And if I remember correctly, there's also a little bandit camp in this valley somewhere. All we really need is a pack bowl pack. And then we can offload all of this heavy stuff there. There's a bunch of hungry bandits. And they will come in and probably fight the locals here. Let's see who we got. Drifters. I mean, we have enough to hire a drifter now, but... I don't know if that's going to be worth it. We have the option to grab a ninja blade, but I actually know a place where we can get free ninja blades. So we'll wait on that. And here's our mod items. I have the advanced training mod. Basic furniture, we'll just unlock that now. It's kind of pointless. But they do not sell what we're looking for. See if we can milk these bad boys. We can. Grab that. Free cash. And if we really wanted to, we could buy a house here and do a research bench, that type of stuff. Sure who this is. Get a phone call. Spam. It's spam. We can grab one of these broken houses here for 5,000 or 6,000 credits. If we get the dual building, we actually can, I mean, this one might be worth it, the longhouse. We can actually make a storage area with, what am I looking for? Places that we could sell stuff or put beds, research tables, that type of stuff. So what we might end up doing, and I know this is also not super intense gameplay, but we can mine a little copper resource that's over here and just sell that over and over again. Looks like we have another animal trader too. And these pack bowls have some bags on them. Like there's no one here interested in recruiting. More animal lunch bags. We do have some building materials. Now this is rough. We're gonna have Kenshi run the stack And hopefully there's going to be animal pack bags that we can buy from there. Is a battle going on? Who are they fighting? Bone dogs. More bone dogs. Pop into the trader first. Oh. Oh, this is Holy Nation. I totally forgot about that. 1459. Holy Nation does not like robotics. For some reason, I thought that this was United, or not United Cities, but we need to take our limb off. Oh, and they're still attacking us. That's awkward. Yeah, so that's one thing I forgot to mention. The United Cities do not, or not United Cities, the people of Stack do not like robotics. And I thought there was another place to go here. In the border zone. Maybe it's south of the hub. But for some reason I thought that there was another one here. It may actually be south of the hub. Try to head down that direction. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played this, but I know that there's another city on the border zone. I just can't quite remember where it's at. Who do we have here? We have nomads. They actually may sell the bowl pack that we're looking for. If any of these can be sold, it doesn't look like any of them want to talk to us. Is that it? That's it. There it is. I knew there was one down here somewhere. Squin. These guys do not care about robotics, if I remember correctly. Oh, dude. This game is crashing nonstop. The 1459. If that puts us back where we were, I'm gonna lose my mind. As in back in the Holy Nation. I won't be happy. And it does. So it did not load our game since that last one. Oh my word. Remind me to drop down some more saves. Run, little man. Okay, we discovered Squint. We are going to pop down a save. This might be one of those instances where we have to reset squad position again. So as we approach, we're just going to keep popping down quick saves. Just in case. There's some bone dogs there. I will say this is the most crashes that I've had in Kenshi, and I'm sure my mods do not help with that. These guys, the Sheks, do not like humans, but they normally won't bother you too bad. Oren, I think we get for free, if I remember correctly. She just wants to get out of the Shek Kingdom. Or maybe it's Rain. It might be Rain. One of these fellas just want to leave. So we'll pop a save. We'll talk to Oren here. He's 3,500. I know one of these people. I thought one of these guys came with us for free, unless that's been patched out. Like that may be the case. We milked our goats. We'll sell those quick. We have here. We have another bar and a trader. Check out the bar quick. look like there's anybody here either. Always the Shek females that are looking to get out of here. And it looks like, yeah, just more animal lunch packs. We could get the Leviathan backpack because it stacks items. It does reduce our combat speed effectiveness, which doesn't make sense. The small backpack is actually worse. Don't ask me why that math ain't mathin'. But for whatever reason, that's how it works. And pants, so these are just the pockets, yeah. Small backpack, it just doesn't make sense that they're like this, but whatever. I don't think we want to spend 5,000 right off the get-go on a new backpack. So instead, we could try lockpicking our way through one of these buildings, or the other option is let's get our stealth up. Wait till morning. Can we trade with any of these guys? The caravan trader here. Again, does not look like they're interested in talking to us. There are some hungry bandits here, which I think will try attacking us. Somebody's trying to bust out of here too. This building's actually for sale. Excuse me. I just walked in the door. It's residential and for sale, and apparently people are in here hanging out. Well, we're gonna die. Okay, so you saw how many times we've set down a quick save? It didn't save any of that. So we're in prison for 1 hour. Just because I don't want to go all the way back because our saves didn't work. As you can see, we're just going to wait this out, I guess. We should be released here. They took our weapon as well. Need to save our goats. Okay, let's save for real. I'm not sure why quick save is not working. See if these guys sell anything. We'll buy a map of the Shet Kingdom for sure. Map of the Border Zone, sure. Map of the Mongrel, sure. World's End. We'll buy all of those. Nomad's Cape, sure. There's our Thieves Backpack. Combat bonus -2. It's not great. Not great. We'll use these. I guess we'll buy a Thieves Backpack. Make a little pile here. Going to sell this one. Put our backpack on. Pick this stuff up. Alright. Spend a lot of money to get that extra backpack. Still don't have one for our animal, which is unfortunate. I was going to try to go to just the standard trader. I thought there was one over here somewhere. Here it is. Let's save. Quick save did work that time. Before we walk in here and our game crashes. This guy doesn't sell anything that worthwhile either. So, we are going to need to get a robotics repair kit. And it looks like we can't afford it. Oh man, this is intense. I know that there is either an iron or a copper deposit somewhere over here. Ooh, there are bone dogs. We might be able to grab some of their items. Definitely a battle fought over here. I just can't. Doesn't look like there's any bodies. We'll go in and try to sell some of this stuff quick. Don't need the teeth. At the moment, we don't need animal skin either. Eventually, we'll be able to make leather out of that. I don't remember what the price was on that other item that we were going to look at. Oh yeah, 1,500. We can buy it. And there should be a robotics option here. That will splinter injuries. We have a skeleton repair kit. It shows our left arm being 0. Thought there was a way that we could fix our arm. Apparently not. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe because it's recovering. I don't know. Usually it lets you repair yourself. Anyway, we're gonna run up here and pay for a bed. These ones are ×8. Cover up a bit. Our arm is slowly healing. We should be able to use that repair kit on there. I'm not sure why it's not letting us. I can't right click on my character at all right now. Oh, our farm goat is still messed up. Did we miss one? Where is the owner of these animals? I'm wondering if the Shek are actually attacking our goats right now. I feel like we've healed these guys. Be in the bar. Here's our nomad animal trader. Got the pack beasts. We just don't have the ability to buy any backpacks. Okay, Mongrel is a wild one to get to. You have to go through the Fog Island, get the Fogmen. Oddmog is another weird place. I think at this point we're gonna have to figure out where we want to set up a camp, and we can get the trees planted. Those take a while, and then that'll give us a food source. Oh no. One of our farm goats is dead. And the one that was following us is no longer following us, and I'm guessing that's that one. Something's attacking him. Something's murdering our poor babies here. It'd be really great if they didn't just sell animal packs. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head up to the hub and essentially just worry about gathering some gold. Another option is we could gather some gold, buy a house to put our storage items in, and then we can go all the way up to the Holy Nations slave labor camp. I can't remember what it's called. And break out a bunch of prisoners and get some free people. Maybe it is World's End. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, Rebirth. It's right here in the middle of Rebirth. If we can do that, we'll have plenty. The dust bandits will attempt to kill us. Their saves working. 1529. Yes, they are. There's some trade ninjas. Be free. Okay. We are gonna have to find a way. Where are these guys going? Oh my god, this is broken again. You are definitely supposed to be able to walk through here, by the way. For some reason, it's blocked off. Yeah, this whole area is messed up for some reason. The gate's down. This is what I'm talking about. Load game. It didn't just do our quick save there. So we're gonna save over our main. We're gonna load, reset squad position, and hopefully it lets us into the city here. Maybe. Delete forever. Okay, how about this? Hey, look at that. We can walk in here. Okay. We definitely need to find a way to feed our pack mule here shortly. The only real option that we have at this point is to grab some copper and sell it, because we're running out of options on how to gain gold right now, or cats rather, and our laboring is extremely low. And this is part of that Kenshi grind. If we can save up enough to recruit another person, Obviously that will double our throughput, which may be worth it at this point. The other option is we save enough, like I was saying earlier, we save enough, we buy a house for storage, and then we go and do a prison break on one of the slaver areas. These will get us, what, 135 a pop, which isn't great, but it's a good way to train labor. 12,000, 12,000. We're getting attacked here. Run! Oh, they took all of our food. Oh, that's right, we don't have a weapon since we went to jail. So we'll have to take a baton off of one of these guys. Okay, come on. Out of the way. Well, the slavers just took him, so we are screwed there. These polearms are actually pretty good. +6 attack bonus, plus 30% armor penetration. So they're cheap, but they work. So we might end up just getting one of these for now. We're gonna have to go with a cheaper one. 5 kilograms though, we might have to wait on that. And these beds are free. A little floppy arm. A little floppy robot arm. Guys, this is the riveting gameplay of Kenshi. I totally understand why people are not a fan of this game. It's understandable. I just love it. I just love it. I don't know what it is. I like games where you level progress based on the decisions and the actions that you take in the game, you know. Morrowind, Oblivion style. I like sandbox games. So that's a plus. We're gonna have to cook some meat and have it in our backpack and then be next to our bowl. I think our characters should feed them. But I don't know. We might have to put a lunch pack on them. We'll have to see. Okay. Back to the grind. We are going to have to cook some of this meat here shortly. I don't want to cook too much because then we'll be attacked by the hungry bandits again. And us not having a weapon is not helpful in that case. Suppose we can have the bull follow Kenshi around, get his athletics up. And as we increase our laboring, the faster this process will go too. So in the beginning, it's pretty boring. But once you get your laboring up, we'll be able to knock out this copper mining like pretty fast, which is nice. Definitely a rough start, which I guess is fitting for this series. And it looks like our bull is eating the raw meat out of our backpack, which is nice. Okay. Oh, okay. So our arm was completely destroyed and we have to get that done at a skeletal bed. I forgot about that. Hopefully our pack bowl can get some toughness up. If we get attacked by some hungry bandits, you can just shit on them for a little bit. Sell this for now, see where we're at. Oh, here's some hungry bandits. See if they attack us. Nope. Here's how we get our free weapon. Looks like .05 is going to be the best that we can find. We'll sell the horse chopper. Come to think of it, we might as well just sell all of these. Oh no. Hopefully our... Oh, never mind, we have a barman. Okay. I was gonna say, hopefully that's not the barman from this area. Otherwise we can't. Oh, it is. It is. Oh no. We'll sell this stuff. But we need him to heal because that's the only way that we're getting a trader. Where'd he go? He needs to wake up. We also probably should have given him a weapon. Give him some new clothes. Okay. My coffee is at ambient temperature at best. He should wake up here at 0. And then we should be able to sell the copper that we have to him. There he is. Come on in, bud. We have stuff to sell to you. Buy some vegetables just because we could eat that right away. And it looks like our arm is healing, even though it's not technically supposed to be. There weren't so many of these Garos. I would definitely kill one of them and take their pack. So this was a slow start. I would suggest taking off the robotic limb that we have, and we could go up to Rebirth and free literally like 10 slaves and hope that they come and join us. Which, that might be what we end up doing, just because we can get a lot of free labor that way. You know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's pop a save here. Make sure it worked. And we are going to have to remove our robotics arm. And we will start run to Rebirth. This is going to be quite the journey here. But it'll be great for athletics. Our max run speed's already 91. And without the backpack and the encumbrance, I mean, we'd be zooming right now. There is a little, like, survival shack next to Rebirth, if you didn't know, where there's some starting gear. So the slaves that you do save from Rebirth will at least have some starting equipment. I think there might be a couple of ninja blades and some, like, leather armor or just some clothing so that they're disguised and don't look like slaves when we go through the Holy Nation again. So we'll get them equipped with that stuff. And as you can see, since I removed my robotic arm, no one is gonna be worried about us going through this area. A lot of the times they'll attack on sight if you have a robotic arm or a robotic piece on your body. Let's stop at this farm real quick. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Never mind. I say we could stop at the farm and see if he sells any bull packs. Bull's trying to keep up with us here. Making good time, actually. All right, so there's the Rebirth camp, and then right up here at this intersection, there's actually a spot that we can go and grab some items. We'll probably end up going there now. Let's see if we can go this way. We got checked at the door. Hopefully our bull doesn't get attacked as he comes through the gate. But at night you can actually sneak in here, and all of the slave labor will be in these cages and stuff, and you can break them out, and then if you break enough of them out, you should be able to... Let's sneak through here, actually. You can run through this guard post and hopefully no one is there, or have so many of them that it overwhelms them. But as you can see right now, there's actually no one at that guard post. Is what we want. And that's essentially free followers if they decide to join us. And there should be... Here's the... Okay, I was a little off. The shack is over here. There it is. So if you go down here when you if you do the start where you're actually a slave to start the game, you have to escape from Rebirth. And this shack over here is a great place to run and hide out because there's some food and some items that you can use. Let's pop a save. Again, it's not saving. You got to check to make sure your game's saving every once in a while because it won't. But here's a dried fish. We'll eat that. And some chew sticks. We'll take those. And then if you look in these barrels, there's actually like rattan hat, some ninja clothing, trader leathers. I think there's actually some weapons in here too. We'll up our lockpicking a bit trying this, which we're gonna need because we're gonna have to lockpick a bunch of these slaves out of their cages. Get our bowl over here so we can eat. Alright, let's take a look in here. Look at that. Ninja blades. And some pretty decent ones too. The .52, it's not great, but it's better than us having nothing, which we had. Some drifter pants, which aren't great, but they're better than the armored rags. We're going to wear these just because it doesn't decrease our athletics. Stuff here, some more stuff here. And if you want to read the lore, there's actually a note saying don't loot it, and if you work for the Holy Nation, screw you. So yeah, it's about to be night. We'll have our wild bull stay here. He can eat some more meat. And I think what we're gonna do is start making our way back to Rebirth. And we're gonna attempt to do a prison break here. And I'm seeing no guards here, which is insane. Hopefully it stays that way. But if we sneak around up here, there's actually so many people that we can get decent sneak training just by walking around up here. And this is something that I do when I do the slave start. I just up my sneak to as high as I can in the time that I have. And my lockpicking. And that's one way to get out of here. So at some point, these guys are going to start coming over and locking themselves in the cages as night approaches. Alright, so here they come. You can see them locking themselves in here. This is what we're going for. We're going to try to grab all these guys. And it looks like there's a lot of them this time around. Sometimes there's only like 5 or 6 that come down here. But this is great. Once it gets late, these guards will go back to their shacks and go to their guard posts. And then we'll try to bust out. So, we'll drop a manual save here. And get to work. It's mostly going to be women, non-greenlanders, and the Czech Empire. And some of them will not want to join us, which is fine. And this is going to take some time because we have not gotten our lock picking up. And some of them, like I said, won't come with us. Come on. This guy's gonna get attacked. All right, who else we got? Got a bunch of Czech dudes. This guy's huge. Some of them will be too scared to run, actually. Like that guy. All right, we got to start making our way out of here. And again, it looks like our guards are actually stuck in the walls. Maybe, because a bunch of skeletons just walked by and they didn't seem to care. And we may only get like one follower here. We have the potential of getting all 3. So we got 2. Which is nice. Get get them back to the safe house. This last guy's still following us. We could recruit him. He might just have to get a little farther. We did. Look at that. All three. That is not that common to get all three. We're gonna pop down a campfire here. Work. All right, so we got 3 guys, and that was just in one run. We'll have these guys sleep for now. Actually, let's... grab some food. Okay, that was one prison break. Now we can try again tonight. I think we're going to leave it there for today. Thanks for watching. We will pick up where we left off next time. This is the prison break part 1. We'll get part 2 to you here shortly. Thanks for watching.